I'm John, and tonight I want answers about Jim Short. There's no stopping us now because we're live.
John wants answers. John wants answers. Give John answers. Give John answers. John wants answers. John wants answers. Give John answers now.
Check your calendar. If it says March 7th, 2013, then we're live. And we're a week earlier than usual because we have a special guest on the show, Jim Short. Jim is a comedian. You might have seen him on David Letterman. You may have seen him on Conan O'Brien. You may have seen him on Craig Ferguson. And he's also the winner of the 2004 San Francisco Comedy Competition. International one, right?
Yes.
The word international is in there.
Yes. Is this on? I speak into this, right?
Yes.
It's my first time on here, and I'm not sure what I just talk into this mic, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Good
Good to be here, mate.
Good, good. If you've never seen the show before, the show's like a courtroom drama. I'm the prosecutor, you're the expert witness, and you at home are the jury. It's your job to convict or acquit the topics. I'm not sure what that means. You're Australian, so all the convicted people go there, right?
That we get straight into convict jokes that quickly? This is racism, right? Just because I'm Australian?
It just came up.
My country was a penal, can I say penal on this channel? Penal with an A, a penal. The penal colony of Australia, because all the criminals were sent away, and we had one criminal in my family. He was sent to Australia, a counterfeiter, right? The only one in my family who made money, and it was the wrong way.
Oh.
But that's true. That's a true story. And then my great-grandfather, my dad's grandfather, was sent away, but not because of criminal activity. He was an alcoholic. He drank so much his family in England paid him to leave. They actually gave him money. They said, go away and never come back. That's the proud stock I come from. And when you drink too much for English people, you are Australian.
Wow, okay. We'll be taking your tweets. You can tweet us at John Wants Answer. There's no S on the end because S suck. You can tweet us with questions for Jim or general questions about the stuff we talk about. And we'll read your questions later in the show and we'll have a good time. If you don't like the Twitter, a lot of people don't like Twitter. You can now go to the website, johnwantsanswers.com, click on the contact page to send us an email, and then we'll read your message as if it was a tweet. And we have a Twitter contest. Be the first person to tweet in or email in with the contact page and say you want a headshot, and I will send you an autographed headshot and send it to you in the mail. And I believe you've offered to send people.
I will send people a picture of you.
Of me?
Yes.
It's not yourself. You'd be like,
no, 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 no.
Oh, I will
sign my name to your picture.
Yes, your name to my picture.
Yes.
It'd be hilarious. Okay then. Our first case, John versus Jim Short. We had the guy from Whitesnake come on the show, and he wrote us that song.
He wrote you that song?
Yes.
So does he make a little cash every time that happens?
We made a special deal. We put his name in the credits in lieu of any money.
So he got his name in the credits. He's not one of the people that you pulled out of the credits at the last minute. This was before the cameras were rolling. He was in a tizzy. Get that name off my show. But the Whitesnake bloke, he stays.
He stays because he's still performing.
He's still performing
every week. Jim is my favorite comedian. So he's not just some bloke who was coming to San Jose and I said, be on my show. No, I singled him out. I'm going to tell you about how I first saw you. So,
this sounds stalkery.
Oh, it's all above board.
You were in your house, and I was across the street with binoculars.
I was in my house. You remember the program Last Comic Standing?
Yes.
Right. There's a guy from San Francisco who made it onto the show. I think he was a kindergarten teacher or something.
Rob Cantrell was his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, very funny guy, Rob Cantrell.
He had the famous joke about a shark. Look it up on YouTube. I'm not going to tell the joke here. So I was a fan of his. I liked him and his joke. And then he got booted off the show at some point. Mm-hmm. So he was doing a show in San Francisco to all the people who supported him. And you were an opening act, I believe.
Yes.
A
yeah.
warm-up.
Yeah.
What would you call that?
One of the other guys on the show.
Yeah.
That's the technical. I don't want to get too technical. Use this showbiz jargon. But yeah, Rob had the show at the Great American Music Hall, which is a great venue in San Francisco, and he had about, I don't know, 4 or 5 support acts. I was one of those.
I was driving up from San Jose all the way to San Francisco. Totally misjudged time, kind of like earlier today. So I was running in at the last minute, got the horrible seat, like in the balcony behind a lighting guy or something, because I could barely see anything.
Oh yeah.
But you came on, and it was hilarity all the way through. And then I think you plugged your show or you plugged your website, say, come see me at the Punchline, or go to my website, jimshort.com.
Yes.
So I did, and then I went to see you at the Punchline like a week or 2 later, soon after that, because I liked your set. And so my wife will attest that when I go to a comedy show, I'll sit there stone-faced the whole time. Not on purpose. Like, I'll be watching a comedian, they'll be funny, they'll be hilarious, but I don't have a lot of reaction happening. But I went to this show in the Punchline with a friend from work, and it was like a Labor Day weekend or something, and it was dead. There was like 10 people there maybe, and I felt terrible about that. But you did an incredible set.
It's a ringing endorsement right there. There was nobody in the place except me and my friend, but and we're sitting there stone-faced because that's how we do it.
No, I wasn't stone-faced.
No, for me you weren't. Yeah.
So I was like in the front row or something. There was, hey, we got Mrs. coming already. I was in front row, and I was falling off my chair laughing. From a guy who's usually stone-faced during a comedy show, I was falling off my chair, heaving with laughter. It was incredible. You probably remember the Clippy joke, who's one of my favorites. I don't know if anybody knows anymore what Clippy is now. It's
a while back, but yeah, the Microsoft paperclip person.
Yeah.
Who would annoy everyone when they got online, or no, he got on their computer. Yeah. The paperclip would come up. So I hated it so much I wrote a huge rant about it. And you would always come and say, paperclip, do the bit. You became my paperclip. You would just sit there and yell stuff out. You were my paperclip.
Hey, you want to do that joke about paperclip? Looks like you're doing comedy. Let me suggest something for you. So, as a comedian, do you find that a compliment when someone yells out a bit they want you to do? Or is it like annoying, like almost like a, what's the word? A
request?
Huh? A request? Well, is it a request or is it a heckler? Like when I was yelling out.
No. Because you have to make the decision. What is this person yelling out? Why they're yelling out? You were yelling out from a good place, so that's always good. I have no problem if people yell out and it's a point of conversation that you can work with. The worst heckles are when people are drunk and they just yell mean, nasty stuff. But you were yelling a bit that you liked, which was fine. But
and I haven't been drunk since 1989.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're here tonight. We are going to get you wasted. What's in here?
Just water.
This is stuff that'll get you kicked out of England. But yeah, you were yelling out. You never yelled out. You just said, "Hey, I hope you do that paperclip joke."
Oh, good.
But it was your favorite though, and I was happy to do it. So yeah, you were never trouble. You were never a problem.
And then I would email you and say, "Can you send me a CD of that joke?"
Did I send you one?
You did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I'm a good guy.
I was very worried about entering stockish territory at that point. Oh, look at that. Which one's that?
That's the second CD. I brought this up here because a mate of mine is going to come to one of my shows, and he wants my CD. These aren't even available anymore. This is like finding like a rare treasure on eBay or something. But yeah, paperclip. It's on here. Old-time computer and paperclip. Yeah. Ah. So I sent you one of these. No, I'm a nice guy.
Even better, you sent me a CDR of that joke personally for me before that CD was for sale.
Oh, did I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was incredible.
I have a lot of free time.
If you stalk Jim Short, he'll send you stuff.
Yeah, don't stalk me. I've had stalkers. You weren't a stalker though. You were just a dedicated fan. Yeah. Yeah, I think though I'd recorded a lot of shows, and so I probably had working versions.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Of that before I'd put it on my CD. So
I'm often worried when I'm a big fan of an artist that they'll take it the wrong way and think I'm a stalker or have other intentions.
Yeah, but there is a fine line. But coming to here's the thing: you would always come up and talk to me, and you were conversational. Stalkers hang in the back and they look at you from behind a pillar and they take pictures. I've had that before, and that's creepy. But you would come up and just talk. You weren't a stalker. You were just annoying. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. That was a joke because I know how to tell jokes. No, you weren't annoying ever. John has been a great guy and a great supporter, and you know, because he worked at another company.
We can say it.
And
now we can.
Now we can. Well, the lawsuit's over. How much stuff did you steal from Apple when you left?
Screw them.
How much stuff did you nick from Apple? That box down there says property of Apple, not to be taken off the premises.
That's all I stole was the empty cardboard box.
Just cardboard boxes, which it's the new iBox. It's going to be in everybody's wish list at Christmas.
I think I stole it before I left the company, so I'm not sure if that counts as stealing yet.
Yeah, but they're on their way out. in about what? In 6 months, they're going to go, who? Apple what?
Yeah, their time has passed. I was reminded last night, I forgot all about this.
Am I talking too much? Have you ever had a guest talk this much? You seem shocked, like they don't usually say this much. The guy from Styx, he just sat there and just played keyboard.
The guy with Styx was great, because I thought he would want to get out of the interview as fast as possible, which is what he led me to believe before it started. But then when we got into it, he wouldn't leave.
Yeah,
well, I wouldn't say he wouldn't leave.
He's still here.
No,
he's behind these partitions, which, by the way, aren't supposed to be used on anybody else's show. These have been stolen. I mean, this guy, he's the biggest criminal in Silicon Valley I've ever seen. He nicks everything from Apple. Look at that. On the move, property, do not touch. Not this rebel. Not only did he move them, he touched them.
When I say he wouldn't leave, I meant his tour manager kept on coming into the room saying, hey, you got a show to do, hurry up. And he was like, oh, in a minute. That's what I mean.
He was having such a good time.
Such a good time, he didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Not like he wouldn't leave. I forgot about this story. My wife reminded me of this yesterday before the show. We got married 5 years ago and something. And we were going to have a nice wedding with some quirks. And I invited you to come to the wedding and do a set while everyone was sitting down waiting for the wedding to begin. That's usually the most boring part of a wedding. Everyone sits down waiting for the thing to start. Now, you were out of town. I think you were on tour. So you graciously...
I was away, yeah.
You were very sad when you told me you couldn't make it. But I thought, thinking back, I forgot all about this story. So thinking back, I thought that would have been hilarious. Who would have thought of a stand-up comedian?
Do your wedding? Yeah, absolutely.
Or warm up the crowd.
Warm up the crowd.
Not to perform. You wouldn't be doing the official...
But then the story would be, it was dead, nobody was there. It was no crowd whatsoever. I was falling out of my own chair.
I was hunched over, falling over.
You were stone-faced. No, but I mean, if anybody out there is having a wedding and they need a comedian for it, hit me up. Hit me up at John Wants Answer with no S on the end. It took him an hour to explain that one to me.
Good times. So now you're in LA now.
I'm in Los Angeles.
You used to live here.
I lived in San Francisco, and I love visiting the Bay Area. And I forget every time I come up here. I forget people up here care. They care about so much. They care about every living organism on the planet. And I'm in LA now, so I only care about myself. I adapted very easily to the SoCal lifestyle. So it's nice for me to be up here and remember that people care about stuff.
Right. So you and Margaret Cho, both from San Francisco. Now you're both in LA, and you're doing a podcast together, right?
Yes, we have a nice little podcast. I've been friends with Margaret for a long time. We're both stand-up comics, and she and I were talking one night. We said, well, we should do a little podcast, because everybody in the world has a podcast now, and she's got a huge, big fan base. And we just would have these conversations. We thought, well, let's record them and put them out. And it's been really, really well received. It's called Monsters of Talk, and it's been fun. Yeah,
we got a clip. Let's see the clip here from Monsters of Talk.
I am Margaret Cho.
I'm Jim Short.
Welcome to the Monsters of Talk. Television has been good to me. Last 2 days, I've been watching Downton Abbey.
So you're into Downton, because I remember years ago going to your house and you were all EastEnders.
Oh, I love EastEnders. Well, you know, I love any kind of British soap opera. You know, all of those particularities of class and service and how things were done and those kinds of things like protocol. And I find white people to be very exotic. There's certain characters I don't trust. I don't really trust Mr. Bates.
But he seems like such the straightforward, moral, ethical.
There's something about him that I don't trust, whereas I trust Thomas implicitly.
But he's been a bastard the whole way through.
That's what
I think you just picked the wrong ones. That's your problem,
I'm
right?
a bad judge of character.
You'd be hanging out with Thomas forever
I
and ever,
would
and then that
be.
bitch would stab you in the back.
She would so stab me. I love Thomas and I love O'Brien.
That old bitch.
That old bitch. Well, she's really looks exactly like Ann B. Davis, who played Alice on the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
I think I would be a wonderful lady's maid. So I would be
That would
like
be perfect.
O'Brien. I could follow people with an umbrella. Those kinds of dramas, Merchant Ivory films, or any kind of Edith Wharton kind of thing, like, or Jane Austen, those are really things that I love and I would love to be in, but there's never any way. I mean,
Right.
unless they do some kind of film about the opium trade.
Yeah, it's audio taken from one of our podcasts, and I just added some animated images to it. So
Yeah. So
we were having a conversation about Downton. Are you into Downton Abbey?
I'm not in the Downton Abbey.
Oh, you will be now.
I am?
You'll be
I will be?
hooked. Yeah.
There's one guy there not to trust, is what I've been learning here.
Yeah, she doesn't trust the most trustworthy, good-natured guy. She trusts the evil bloke, and that shows you her bad judge of character. But it's a fun podcast.
Although
So
I've heard,
listen up.
at least evil guys, you can predict what they're going to do.
Yes, exactly. They're always going to do the wrong thing.
So you've been doing this for just a couple months now, right? You have 7, 8
January,
episodes?
yeah, since January. So we're brand new.
Yeah.
So we're just working it out. But it's fun. It's fun, and we just have little conversations.
And you can find that on iTunes
iTunes
and
yes.
SoundCloud and a few other places.
A couple of places out there. Yeah.
We got to stop for a break now. When we come back, we're going to take your tweets and your messages, and we'll hear more from Jim. So don't go anywhere. Okay.
Is it going all right?
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Am I talking too much? Am I taking over?
No, but that'd be good if you could.
You want to switch chairs? We can't because we're hooked in here. I just want to make sure I'm not. My inclination is to come on and just keep talking and try to be funny, because that's the empty void within me that has to hear laughter.
That's your thing.
Are we on?
Oh no, they're running like commercials or something.
Okay, good. Okay.
So what was up with the audio? Do you have to fix the audio later?
There might be an echo, and if there's an echo, you'll just drop the audio
Oh,
for the podcast back down.
because I could hear it in here, and I could
We
also
can an echo.
hear it
We
from
don't
there.
know if an echo's getting out.
It might have just been our monitor,
Loretta
right?
believes
Yeah.
it's correct in there.
I hope so. That'd be awesome. We're going to check see if I have any tweets. I know a tweet came in. Oh, I did tweet come in.
I tweeted a picture of us though.
Oh, you did? To the show or just?
To the show, yes.
You should have got an email,
Oh,
a contact.
I didn't get that one. Oh no. Let me read the emails and see if we got any emails coming in. Oh, we got a feedback message here. Oh wow. Oh, we have a competition, I think.
Not a competition. That would be illegal.
Everything's a competition, right?
Just competitive spirit.
Okay. You ready?
Uh-huh. We're going to come back here.
4, 3.
And we're back. And we're going to take your tweets. So we've got some messages here. We got one through the website from June Tamaki. I hope that's how you say it. Hi, John. I love to have the autograph headshot. Thanks, June. Oh, look at that. Shouldn't say which one, though. Mine or yours?
I think that one.
This one?
That actual picture right there.
But with you signing it or me signing it? I guess
Probably
me signing
you,
it. Okay.
since I was excluded from that.
Excluded? I tried to.
It's just to you.
Oh, we have a tweet also from the flirty girl. I want the Jim Short autograph picture of you. Oh, I got two pictures here. I'll have
Okay.
you sign one, and I'll
You're
sign
in
one.
luck.
All right. Didn't you say you tweeted me?
I did. I thought I sent you a tweet. Did it come in?
It didn't come in. I think you messed up the tweeting.
Or maybe I put an S on the end of it. I don't know.
There you go. See? As you know, the S is for suck.
Or maybe it hasn't gone out yet. Twitter not sent. Okay, let me see if I can send it again.
That would be a sign.
Send it. Are you sure you want to tweet this again? Yeah, I am sure I want to tweet it again.
We have an awards portion of the show. So you may not know about this.
I've not heard anything about this.
Oh, so we had Armando Sarabia on the show. It was an episode on being gay. So he came on and I asked him what it's like to be gay, how did he find out he was gay, what's it like being gay, and all that stuff.
That stuff?
I thought it was a good show, but I was wrong. It was excellent. We won all these awards. We won 2 awards for documentary issues and, oh crap, something else.
Maybe
Special audience. Special audience. So to thank Armando, we have an award for him. Look at this. It's all on paper here. I'm going to unwrap it. Can you see that?
That's not mint.
Documentary issues and special audience. John Wants Answers Being Gay to Armando Sarabia, expert witness. Congratulations, Armando.
Thank you, John. I'd like to thank the Academy.
I love telling the story that Armando was on the show. However, I got 2 awards for being gay, and up until now, he had not received any awards for being gay. Because, you know, the title of the episode
it's its own award in itself. It's a reward. It's not even an award. Being gay is a reward.
It's a reward.
Yes. What did you win?
I won 2 plaques.
Can we see yours?
I didn't bring them with me.
Oh, okay. Well, you motion like they're in that box.
Well, usually they're in the box.
Did you just steal them off the wall out front? Yeah, this looks good.
Usually in the box with me, but then last night I took them out of the box because I had all these other awards to bring, and it was getting too heavy.
Yeah.
Because I thought 2 other people were going to be here tonight, and they said they would be here tonight, and I was going to give them awards too, but they didn't show up, so they get no awards.
They get no awards?
No awards.
What do you think this show's going to win?
We have to enter this into the comedy, I guess, category,
Right.
and then
Who are we up against? What's our competition here?
Keith, our camera guy tonight, has a show called Keith Explains.
Right.
He's the kiss of death for award-winning shows. So he has not won an award, and when he appears
he's no competition whatsoever.
Yeah, when he appears on my show, those shows are also not finalists for awards.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, you guys are going to have a great next episode.
I've had this Cosmic Questions bottle on my desk, and then unbeknownst to me, people have been putting questions into here.
Is it like the suggestion box?
I guess so. This is a letter when I got the thing explaining what this box is.
Who's this from?
That's from Docs and Sarah.
Oh, these are the people
They
that
gave
gave
me
you the jar.
Why do woodchucks chuck wood, and would they stop?
Or can they be stopped? Maybe that should be the question. Is there an intervention we could have for woodchucks to stop them from chucking wood? Chucks Anonymous.
Called Dr. Drew.
Called Dr. Drew, yes. Woodchuck, celebrity woodchuck rehab.
Let's see what else is. We have 2 questions in here. What's the other one? I have not read these before in my life. Dear John Wants Answers. Is that good-looking guy, Joe, I think his name is his name, available? He's the hotness. Well, there's no Joe today.
No, it must mean me.
Are you available? You are the hotness.
I'm available for, everything.
For weddings?
I'm available for weddings, questions, Joe. Who have you had on here that was good looking?
I think
Is it the guy from Whitesnake?
He was our flautist.
Oh, our
Oh, you're a
flautist.
flautist?
We had a flautist on the show. We're very well cultured. We're highfalutin. We have flautists.
Yes, you're high fluting.
Not just flute players. Dear John Wants Answers. They're very formal. Here's a cosmic question. How did a doofus like John, I should read these beforehand. How did a doofus like John get a TV show? Is this indicative of the decline of civilization?
It's like getting a horrible YouTube comment like printed up.
Yes.
In person, yeah. That's why I don't have YouTube comments, because I was tired of like 12-year-olds from Belgium telling me I wasn't funny.
Oh, like they're any funny, right?
Yeah, well, but apparently they have time to tell you you're not funny from across the seas.
I guess this comedy
3 minutes, roughly.
appeal differently to Belgian kids who are 12?
Apparently Belgian 12-year-olds is not my target market.
Maybe it's the accent.
It might be, or it might
They
be.
speak
might
Danish
be,
there, right?
It might be my distaste of their waffles. Which is not true, because I love their waffles.
What's not to like? That's
We
all I
should go get waffles after this.
Oh. Waffle party.
You want to You want to go get waffles? Tweet us at John Wants Waffles. Waffle. There's no room for an S on the end of that.
All right. We've only got how many minutes left? Like 3 minutes left? Okay. So you're appearing this weekend here in San Jose. Well, we're not here in San Jose. We're in Mountain View, but it's all the same stuff. You're appearing at the Improv in San Jose.
I will be at a place called the Improv.
All weekend long.
In San Jose, yeah.
Do you? Is it your job to tell people to tip the waitresses?
It could be, yeah. Take care of your waitresses. But that's anywhere, wherever you go. Later on at Waffle House tonight, we need to tip the waitress.
How can I only hear that
at the club
about,
too.
Are comedy fans usually bad at tipping? Because I only hear it at comedy clubs. I hear that.
Yeah, well, I think because most people think, at a restaurant they think they should tip, but maybe at a comedy club they don't realize, like, oh, these people are working too.
Yeah.
And maybe you should remind them to tip.
And then next week, you're in Seattle.
I'm in Seattle next week.
At the Comedy Underground.
It was a great place up there, the Comedy Underground. So
I got chased out of the Comedy Underground once.
Oh, you saw me up there. I remember I fell over. I fell over. I backed myself into a chair and fell over because I'm very clumsy.
I was
just awed by your presence.
I was doing a worldwide whirlwind North American Drive
That's right.
trip, and just coincidentally ended up in Seattle the same day you were performing there. I tried finding tickets before the show, and I came at the bad time, I guess. And I was like walking around aimlessly trying to find someone to buy tickets, and then when I walked out, this lady was yelling at me, "Hey, what were you doing in my club?"
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really quite amusing.
Oh.
And then after I explained to her why I was there, she apologized profusively for chasing me out. Hey, now you got your tweet.
There it is.
About to go live, John Wants Answer, and there's a pic.
There's a picture of us.
Okay, and it's loading. Hey, that's not a bad picture.
That's a pretty good picture.
Well, it's a little blurry, but.
Well, it's...
All right, we've got a minute left.
We have a minute left.
What?
Lightning round.
Lightning round. Who's your favorite candidate for Pope?
My favorite well, I love that they're getting together. It's like a reality show. Except all the cardinals are getting together to pick the Bachelor.
Okay,
that's a good one.
That's not bad.
I don't have a stake in it because I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care. But hopefully he'll be a fun Pope.
Okay. Well, our next show is April 11th, so don't forget to watch that. Stay tuned for Stranger Music, and after that, What the Bleep? Hey, that's Jim Two's show. Hey, Jim, am I appearing on tonight's episode of What the Bleep?
I hope so.
All right. I appear on many shows on this station. All right. Thanks for watching, and thanks for coming by, Jim. High five.
Some long credits. We need to cut a few more names out.